1 minute the internet is praising you, the next minute the internet wants answers. For years, Blessing CEO built a brand around confidence, boldness, and controversy. Some people called her fearless, others called her manipulative. From relationship therapist to one of the most controversial women on the Nigeria internet, this is a story of scandals, sympathy, public distrust, and how controversy can slowly destroy a personal brand. And somehow, this story also brings us back to Alex Okubo. Okubo. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniella Abeson. In case you're new to the channel, you're welcome. Join this one big happy fan by clicking on the red button to subscribe to the channel. I promise guys that it's totally free. Do also know your post notification bell as well to get personal notifications from me when I post a new video. So my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. It really means a lot to me. Please do also like, comment, share, and subscribe with a capital letter. Subscribe. Thank you all once again. Welcome back to another episode of Ella's Vlogs. On today's video, we are talking about the controversial Blessing CEO and all the saga in between her life, controversies from day one up until now. If you think this video is interesting, then I urge you to definitely keep on watching. In case you've missed the previous episodes on Ella's Vlogs, it's gonna be linked in the description box below. Do well to check it out. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Before the scandals, before the arrests, before the backlash, Blessing CEO was one of the loudest female voices on the Nigeria social media. She spoke about relationships, marriage, women empowerment, cheating, healing, and toxic men. And surprisingly, a lot of women listened. Even people who disagreed with her still watched her because she was entertaining, confident, and outspoken. And honestly, I used to be one of those people. Even during some of her early controversies, I still defended her because I felt she was simply misunderstood. But then things started changing. One of the first scandals that seriously damaged her public image was the house controversy. Blessing CEO posted a luxury mansion online claiming she built it herself on her 30th birthday. But things quickly turned messy after reports surfaced online that the house allegedly belongs to someone else.
Raise your face up.
This house does not belong to me.
Who does this house belong to? Onyeze. Who? Yes. The first and last you ever claim a property that does not belong to you.
Someone else. Nigerians, the internet dragged her heavily. Memes everywhere, blogs everywhere, criticism everywhere. But surprisingly, she survived. She is definitely made of
issues. 10 years ago, you probably bullied me on social media. The reason why I'm still here is because I have a tough skin. Some people are not as...
The scandal even made her more popular because whether people loved her or hated her, they were still talking about her. But then came Bimbo and IVD situation. This was the moment many Nigerians completely changed their opinion about Blessing CEO. During the tragic situation surrounding Bimbo and her husband IVD, Blessing CEO became heavily linked to the controversy online. And what made this worse for many people wasn't even the rumors. It was the perception that she was mocking a situation people considered deeply painful and sensitive. And for me,
Bimbo, I'm sorry to say this, it might come off as I'm being inhuman or being insensitive, but this is the fact. Bimbo have always wanted to die. Hey, from the beginning of the story, yes, she has always wanted
sensitive.
To die.
And for At this point, something dangerous had already started happening. People no longer separate blessing from controversy. After all, she always introduced herself as the controversial certified therapist in Africa.
My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, and I am popularly known as Blessing CEO. Welcome to my office. Okoro Blessing Nkiruka is a certified relationship therapist who has gone to different schools, studied different courses to help you with your emotional well-being.
In Africa, every new situation became another public debate. And when an influencer reaches that stage, their credibility starts suffering badly because brands do not like instability. Brands look for influencers that feel safe, trustworthy, and marketable. But when you name constant trends for scandals, fraud allegations, mockery, drama, and public outrage, it slowly starts damaging your reputation. And once public trust disappears, everything else starts collapsing too. Then came stage 4 cancer. Blessing will never cease to amaze us. And this was probably one of the most controversial moments of all. At first, many people sympathized with her because cancer is serious, very, very serious. People sent in prayers, support, kind words, and lots more.
My name is Blessing Nkiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. I've been diagnosed with breast cancer. Nothing is too small. I'm going to put an account number on this video, hoping to start up the surgery.
And lots more. But shortly after, social media users began pointing out what they believe is inconsistency. Some people question the medical report she shared online. Sources claim the number on the hospital report is for someone in the north. The Afroko girlie dialed the same number, and it was a northerner who picked that call and sounded so Hausa-ish, and he has nothing to do with Enugu, no cancer report, no Blessing CEO, no anything sort of that. Days later, a video is surfaced online where a family are claiming Blessing CEO forged that report of their sister and placed it on the internet.
I am the very lady that Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, also known as Blessing CEO, doctored my results. Okay, Zazie, please, can you just please help me send your own report when you were diagnosed so I could compare it with what my doctor gave to me? I said, okay, no problem. That was how I gave her my results, because she said she wanted to compare it with what her doctor gave to her, only for me to see on social media on Friday of it that it was the result I gave to her that she doctored and flying it all over to back up the nonsense and the defrauding and the money people
on the internet
are raising.
The fear of Blessing CEO is the beginning of wisdom. That woman can do and undo. Others pointed to videos where she allegedly appeared in situations that did not align with what they expected from someone undergoing serious medical procedures. The MRI video became another major talking point online after viewers noticed jewelries on her body during the scan. And we all know how the MRI scan machines is highly magnetic. You know how metals are being attracted to highly magnetic forces. How will you go into an MRI machine with jewelry on? You went in and came out, nothing happened to you. There was no accident of any sort. Let's see you. Nigerians, are not fools. We have educated Nigerians. Even if you want to carry oga kata at the top for your scamming gains, make some research not to drop loopholes, because the dots around was what Nigerians connected to discover that girl, you get something there that isn't any cancer. And from there, public suspicion exploded. Instead of sympathy, many people started questioning her credibility again. And this is the dangerous thing about repeated controversy. Even in moments where sympathy should naturally happen, people stop knowing what to believe. Then came the passing of a legend, the passing of an icon, the passing of Nigerians' idol, one of the biggest, best male Nollywood actor, Alex Okubo. Let's take 1 minute of silence in respect of Alex Okubo. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And suddenly, social media changed completely. Tributes everywhere, emotional posts everywhere, videos, memories, and sympathies. And this brings us back to what Blessing CEO said. Queen of controversy, queen of jumping on trends just to remain in people's lips. Whether it concerns her or not, her opinions are always there. Nigerians were mourning the passing of an icon. Blessing CEO decided to jump on it just to make her points known. Blessing CEO said, and I quote, that Nigerians only pities the dead, not the living. But honestly,
how do you people sympathize with the dead and be the living? You know, each time somebody passes away and I see the way people are very empathic, oh my god, what happened? You read the comment section when these people have passed and go back to the comment section when these people were alive. I still want to know, how do you people sympathize with the and the living?
Not the living. But honestly, is that really the full truth? Or has social media become a place where repeated controversies destroy public trust so badly that people no longer want to believe someone? Because whether we like it or not, trust really matters. And once trust disappears publicly, sympathy becomes harder to receive. Let me give you guys a quick backstory that covers all this long English. So in 2022, that was when I became active on social media and I was following Blessing CEO. I was a huge fan. I love her feminine energy, feminist and all. I enjoyed her content. And an uncle of mine heard me watching her video and he was like, are you watching this man's video? I was like, yes. He was like, this pathetic liar. I said, what happened? He now told me the scandal she had about coming online to fake someone's house that she owns it and all. I was like, even though I'm still a huge fan. Then I heard Bimbo and IVD's case and she was involved. And in case you don't know Bimbo and IVD's matter, it's basically husband and wife. They had issues in marriage due to domestic violence, infidelity, and lots more. And only for me to hear that Blessing CEO is one of the ladies in IVD's life that causes the problem in Bimbo's and IVD's marriage. Fast forward to when we lost Bimbo, may God rest her soul. And only for Blessing CEO to be making a mockery of the dead, defending IVD and all, to the extent Bimbo's family had to sue her to court or she got arrested, one of those. And all this I was not aware because I was not on social media at the time this happened, so I got to hear about it. But regardless, I was still an active fan. I remember the fights and issues she used to have with Very Dark Man. I never used to be a fan of Very Dark Man because of Blessing CEO. Like, when it comes to the person I love, like, I'm going to hate you. That's my kind of energy. Only for fast forward to, was it 2024 or 2025? That was when Blessing CEO decided to announce on social media that she and IVD are officially engaged. And I think they have done her introduction and they're about to get married.
This beautiful woman that we have here,
she's not just a woman, she's my wife to be.
She's blushing.
Love it.
Blessing CEO is also a divorcee. She got married at age 19 and got divorced at age 21. So barely 3 years into the marriage, she got divorced. And she claimed she was a victim of domestic violence and all.
I got married at the age of 19. I came out at 21.
Came out of the marriage at 21.
Yes.
What happened?
Domestic violence. My ex beats me to the altar on my wedding day and blah blah blah.
on your wedding day.
Yes.
He beat you to the altar.
Before I collected the ring, they gave me 2 slaps.
Aye.
My eyes were red, tears were, and the annoying part was that when my eyes were red and it was time to exchange the ring, the way the pastor get to ask, will you take so and so person as your lawful husband? No. Tears just dropped down my eyes, and one of my aunts at the back just shouted, "Pray!" Tears of joy. I said, 4 days after the marriage, they beat me to coma.
Inside honeymoon.
Which honeymoon?
No.
And when I was leaving that marriage, all I was telling to myself is, there's so much I know I can give. I just want to survive.
So I feel, since you're a feminist, you're supposed to be a girl's girl, not to be another woman's pain. And to crown it all, this man is 6 feet under. You are mocking her because of man. Then fast forward to when they made everything official, and as if what she did previously was not enough, this was when I got to see it, got to hear it from the horse's mouth. She was like, if it means she puts in any woman 6 feet under to get her man, she would definitely do it and more. And she said she's going to get the best part of IVD. Like, she just made a whole total mockery of Bimbo.
Now the same way I go catch you, give that your husband, he go buy you and bam you. You don't know me.
My man is not a woman beater. Maybe if your boyfriend beats you, he might not beat his next girlfriend. You understand? Just the same way my ex-husband has remarried. His wife might have a different story. Maybe I'm too special for my boo-boo to raise his hand on me. I'm a woman of virtue. Maybe I have developed myself enough that he will not try it on me. And he loves me so much that there will be no reason for him to beat me. So I'm so sorry that I am going to be getting the better part of IVD. If you want to eat it, yes. There are some of we women that get the better part of a man. Some of you, we crack the bone. So maybe you guys have been cracking the bone, but I am going to milk the better part of him. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Now your papa is snatch. Husband snatcher. I don't snatch husband. Instead of me to snatch your husband, I will put you 6 feet and collect him. Wogi. I don't drag. I don't fight for person husband. The earth will take you and I will collect the man. I don't know how to be. What I can't even be sharing man with you. I don't share men. I'm not that kind of woman that, oh, you are sleeping with me. Wait till I carry that your husband. If I want your husband, I will take him. I am that bold. I'm not all those girls that want your husband and be hiding. Me and you go battle prick. And trust me, I go bury you, collector. I mean, I know Sabi drag. I collect. I'm a collector. I dominate. Oh, my Obanji. Obanji na abi. Proud Obanji. Pray I don't want what you have.
That was when my hate, disgust, and disrespect for Blessing CEO started. I was no longer her fan. Fast forward till this year, around April, March, that was when she dropped the bombshell that she has stage 4 cancer. And before we know it, the CEO is already shaving off her hair. Kilo shele, auntie, wetin happen? She was now saying the doctor just confirmed she has lumps in her breast, but she has not done so test and so test. Like, okay, she has done the test, but she has not started chemotherapy. An educated layman who is not even into health knows that chemotherapy is what causes hair loss, not cancer itself. It's cancer treatment that causes hair loss. Why are you just diagnosed of cancer, a lump in your breast, and your hair is falling off, you're shaving your hair? She became overly dramatic about it, and she was soliciting for public funds for her treatment and all. She no get shame o. Arise News decided to bring her on TV for an interview. She thinks they are dumb. She thinks like a normal podcast, or never knew that there was a professional doctor on ground and a lawyer. They fired Blessing CEO so many questions that she couldn't answer. She started stammering on national TV. She made a total mess, mockery of
It was when we did the biopsy, January ending, that was when they found out that it was cancerous.
How did they find out? What did they do? They did another biopsy?
They did another biopsy, yes.
Sorry, she's willing to share the report.
That's what
Why
I was
not allow
told.
the doctor look at it?
That was what
Okay,
I
let
was
her
told.
look at
Yes,
it.
I'm very interested.
Can she look at it?
That's what I was
And
told.
let me ask you, as a lawyer, if someone publicly claims,
It's interesting that you're bringing the same results to me, because Dr. Odigwe, the pathologist that signed this report, because of course we have a...
is it the same report as the one that was...
Yes, the pathologist that signed this result lives in Asaba, and I'm a doctor, of course. I can trace any doctor in Nigeria, and I called him on Tuesday,
Sorry,
and he knows
is that the same report?
Yes, it's the same result. It's the same result that is going on social media. And this particular pathologist said he knows nothing about this, and he is based in Asaba, not
The pathologist of the report?
Yes, of this report is based in Asaba. I know that for an absolute fact.
So he told you
That's the
after?
first. Yes, because yes.
He told you that it has nothing to do.
Yes, and he stays in Asaba. The address here is in...
They say, thank God, say God no be man. If she do Bimbo, they follow her down like this. Like, we have moved past her, right? Only for her to come back with the MRI videos and just posted and updated. Like it's a liposuction you're going for, a BBL or a plastic surgery that you're going for, that you want to keep us posted. Like it's something fun. This is, oh my God. Like, we lost Alex Okubo due to cancer. Some sources claim it's cancer of the liver, some claim it's cancer of the kidney. We lost Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I don't know his exact name, to leukemia, same cancer. Myself, I've lost so many friends and families to cancer. Cancer is nobody's friend. Cancer is an enemy. Cancer, oh my God. She's making a mockery of cancer survivors, cancer patients. If someone just comes online to solicit for public funds for cancer treatment, who is going to believe them? Because of the mess Blessing CEO has done. And then she's still working freely. Then, God still came for her. Then came the latest headline: fraud allegations, arrest report, public investigations. Once again, the internet exploded. This was inevitable. But regardless of where people stand, one thing became clear: Blessing CEO's brand has suffered massive damage from years of non-stop controversy. Because at some point, controversy stops helping visibility and starts destroying your reputation. Because truth be told, since when I became a fan of Blessing CEO till I stopped being a fan, I have never seen her work with a brand, collaborated with a brand, or nothing. And she has over 2 million followers on Instagram. Like, the drama, the chaos is too much. Like, you are not an epitome of peace. War, violence. This is why many people now believe major brands may avoid associating with her publicly. Not necessarily because controversy always ends careers, but because brands protect image first. A brand wants stability, trust, consistency. And when your name repeatedly trends for scandals, companies become careful. Honestly, this entire story is bigger than one person. It reflects something happening across social media generally. The line between truth, performance, sympathy, manipulation, and controversy has become very blurred online. Sometimes the internet is cruel, but sometimes people also stop sympathizing when they feel emotionally manipulated too many times. And maybe that is the real tragedy in all of this. When public trust disappears, even genuine moments comes question. Once again, this is Ella's blog. Let me know your thoughts and opinion down in the comment sections. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more documentaries and deep dive. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, please do also stay fabulous. I love you all. Bye.